I just did the Coney Island Polar Plunge. And also, Happy New Year's. As of last night, I accomplished something very big, and it was not the Polar Plunge, even though that was big, but I really wanted to make a series about it this year. So for 5 years, I have been writing down at least one line a day of something I had done, and this would have spanned from 2019 all the way to 2023. This means as of January 31st, 2023, this book has been completed. My birthday is December 28th, which basically means it's New Year's or Christmas because time doesn't exist in that week. We all know that. Which means this book takes place in my life from ages 25 to 30. I wanted to get on here every day. It's probably not gonna be every day. I'm gonna clump some because life gets busy. But I wanted to come on here, kind of read what happened every day, and just to show you and anyone that's maybe 25, even early 20s, like how much can change in just a year. Even as someone in my 30s that really struggles to see like, oh, what have I accomplished? What have I done? I feel kind of stuck, all that nonsense. I sometimes look back on a day and I'm like, wow, look how much changed just in a year. Look how far you've come in just a year. So with that, let's start on January 1st. For the sake of this series, some of the names will be changed. So January 1st, 2019, I was with a guy I was dating. We're gonna call him Steve. So Steve's family lived in Orlando, and yes, I know I'm dating a Florida boy. We can talk about it later. So we had actually gone to Disney for the day. Looks like we rode Space Mountain, Thunder Mountain, and then we walked around Epcot and did the whole world's thing. So January 1st, 2020, I'm with Steve still because it looks like his mom had made us breakfast and we had went to go meet his grandparents. Me and Steve had met in LA. That's where I was living when we first met. But in 2020, I'm actually flying back to Birmingham, which is where I moved, and we had gone long distance. And I flew back and took a late night flight and did laundry. January 1st, 2021, I am dating no one. It's a rainy day, apparently. I don't know why I wrote that. But we played board games, watched TV, ordered Italian food, and I was home at my parents'. Probably because it was still in like pandemic-y times. Actually, a really interesting here, it was the night I chatted with my mom and opened up to her a bit about my sexuality and, some things I was questioning. So pretty cool, pretty big jump from 1 year. Okay, flash forward to January 1st, 2022. I am actually dating a new guy. We're gonna call him Jake. Again, you'll get the puzzle pieces filled in as we go. I think it'll actually be fun that way. He had actually come up from Alabama where he was living at the time to meet my parents in Philly, and that was their first time meeting. We hung out. We apparently had breakfast, and then we took the New Jersey Transit back here to New York to my apartment. And then, as I said, my birthday's around that time, so as a birthday present, we went to go see To Kill a Mockingbird with Jeff Daniels in it. That was actually a really good night. And January 1st, 2023, I actually was in Cape Town and took a flight to Johannesburg, and then a flight to Hoedspruit, which is basically in the bush. And I was on my way to a safari. And no, this was not with Jake or Steve or anyone else. This was actually a trip I wanted to go on by myself. And so we went and stayed at a lodge. We had a homemade dinner, and it ended up being an all-girls trip. It could have been co-ed, it just so happened that way. And we had like this beautiful, deep talk about life, and it was one of those evenings truly magical. And well, January 1st, 2023, I am happily single and just completed a polar plunge, ate hot dogs, and went to the aquarium for free today. It was fucking awesome. And now I think I'm gonna have to write down all these fake names because I'm gonna lose track of them myself. And I'll see you tomorrow.